In my experience being a single mom, I suffered the pain of being stigmatized by the society, like being stigmatized for like they accuse you, or being a single mom, the society can easily accuse you or condemn you of being a single mom, like they label single moms as a disgraceful woman, like that, like it's a sin for a single mom to be a mom out of wedlock, or like having a baby out of wedlock, or without a father, like that. I don't know if this is the case for all the countries, but in my country, it is the stigma of being a single mom is wildly like practiced until now. Even if it's in modern time, the stigma for being a single mom is still like across the globe. And I understand single moms who lost their self-esteem, and like looking down on on themselves because of this stigma, because sometimes the words of the community or the people around them is like too harsh for them to for us to like bear, like for a woman that is vulnerable, or like not so strong, for a single mom to hear these harsh words and judgments from the society without knowing their stories or knowing their situations is very hard, and sometimes uh, it can lead to single moms depression and having anxiety, and it's very hard to like rise up when you are being stigmatized. Yeah.
Wow, wow, that's that's really a big one. The truth is, stigma of any type is not even acceptable. It's not something that is good for any human, in the society. And at such a time where someone is actually into this space of being a single mom and then going through all of the bashing and the beating,
Yeah.
it it's something that, and most times, some people it could be the first time. For some people, it could be like, it might not be the first time also. But the truth is, stigmatization of any type is not really something that is good for any human being. But just like you said, it's something that puts people down, right? Puts
Yeah.
people down, and then so many people are even unable to rise up from the shame, the guilt,
Yeah.
you know, that they actually, feel that this type of condition or atmosphere, comes with, right? So
Yeah.
I want to ask you at this moment, how have you been able to handle the negativity that comes from this type of stigmatization, from your own personal experience?
Yeah. From my personal experience is even though I am a strong woman, I face this, and from the moment that I experienced this stigmatization for the first time, I also felt low and lost my self-esteem. But I have this like I came to know myself well. Like number one for me is the acceptance. For a woman to like recover fast from that stigmatization is the acceptance that you are in that situation. Because if you keep on like pretending that you are not in that situation, that you are not feeling that pain, you will not be healed. Like you will not be able to um, like think of the ways how to cope up with that pain and how to like rise up. That's why for me, number one is acceptance. Accept the real situation, that you are now in that situation, and accept that just accept that you are responsible. No one is responsible, even though being a single mom is your fault or the other party's fault. Like that, you should accept it freely from yourself that you are responsible for the consequences of your action. Because if you blame your part, the latter of what happened to you, why you become a single mom, it will just make the healing process longer. That's why acceptance, and when you accept that, it will be the beginning of the healing process. And you know now that you need to ask for help. Especially, you need to cling on God first, so that you will like accept that even though you are being judged by people, you have still your Father, your God, that doesn't judge you for what you did, for your mess, like that. That's why you need to seek God. Acceptance, then seek God, because the words of God for you are, even though you made mistake, His love for you is still whole. Like, and God doesn't condemn you. Um not like people condemn, but God doesn't condemn. And you can seek the you will know the truth, that what happened to you, it's just what happened to you, and it's not you. um that Seek God and then ask for help. You um you need to choose the good friends who can support you. um, because the people, the good friends, the true friends that really knows you, will help you, encourage you. Like, oh, don't listen from this, you just listen from us, and you can vent out to them. Like, because if you suppress your feelings, and if you suppress all your hatreds, like that, and you just tend to keep all the pains in yourself, like the pains will like the battle will be inside your mind, and you should know how to vent them out from a trusted friend to a trusted friend, who you know, whom can support you and give you assistance, like that. And the next one is just stop negative self-talk. Like, because for me, I experienced that people are like judging me, and I start also judging myself. I start beating myself up. But I learned that I'm only hurting myself. That's why you need to stop negative self-talk, start thinking positive, and love yourself well,
Yeah.
and know your value, know your worth, like that. And just forget the people what are saying to you, because sometimes the people's judgments are, it's not nothing to do about you, but on them. Because they have also their pains, that they are just projecting on you, like that. That's
Mhm.
why you need to understand where's the judgment is coming, and you need to know that you have the power to rule your atmosphere. You don't have to like take all the negative talk from other people, and you don't have to entertain them. Just garbage. in and garbage out, like that, for you to preserve your peace. Um, and just always be ready to ask for help when you know that you needed it, like that. Just stay positive and always embrace your situation. Um, Love the process, and always remember that the situation will not be permanent. It's just a temporary, and it will pass. And just be strong and avoid listening to negative talk about you, because we will never be judgment of people will always be there. It's just how you handle it, and as long as you don't let it sink in your mind that you know who are you, you know you, and you know that uh, you know your capacity, and you know that it's not you didn't like that to happen to you, and know that you are a strong woman, and not everybody can survive what you are going through. And that's it. Like, trust the process.
Ooh, that's a whole lot. Like that's a whole lot. Thank you so much for sharing this with us and with the world. That's really powerful. Like some really golden, nuggets to actually pick from there. Acceptance, which is very powerful and very foundational. When you
Thank
don't
you.
accept it, it means you don't even have anything to deal with, which means it's still up in the air and then you're just trying
Yeah.
to, so acceptance is the first thing that makes you, bring it down to earth, to your hands and be like, hey, I'm in this, we just gotta go, right? So that's really important. That's really important.
Yeah.
And then seeking for help where possible, and then also refusing the negative self-talk. I think that's really powerful because the truth is, mostly, just like you said, we can't stop the society from having perceptions, from having, their own ideologies about how things should be. So when I get in my own shoes and then life happens or things happens, um, they don't understand what it means for you to actually
Yeah.
be in a particular area like that. So refusing the negative self-talk, accepting your own, the place where a person is, and then voicing out what helps the person, or voicing out encouragement, self
Yeah.
encouragement, voicing out self motivation. I think it's very, very powerful. It's foundational. And if you can actually accept greatness for yourself, accept possibilities for yourself, accept, love, life, peace for yourself,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what the whole world says, I
Says.
think you will be good for it. That's
Yeah.
really powerful. And then he talked about self love also, which is also a very, very powerful thing, Because you love you, no matter what, you'll be up there, no matter what they say. And that is even the first and most important kind of love that is needed. Not the
Yeah.
interpersonal relationship, but the intrapersonal relationship. You can love you and have that relationship with you. You're gonna need you all the way. So as a single mom, going through all of that, it's important because responsibilities are indeed, you've got yourself, you've got children maybe in the situation, and then it's just all about responsibility. So getting your head clear, getting your life clear about this is actually very foundational. That's really powerful. And thank you so much, Antoinette, for sharing this with us
Thank you,
today.
Coach.
Yeah, awesome. So, you got any last words you want to leave us with?
Okay. For all like people are single moms, especially single moms who are victim of stigmatization, like don't let the judgment of people like bring you down. Just believe in yourself, trust in God, um, and courageous. Um, rule your atmosphere. Like no people is responsible for your life. You are you are responsible for your life, and you're responsible for your happiness and for your success. Just don't let a judgment of people like ruin your self image and how you see yourself. Just practice self love and practice positive self talk. That's all.
Absolutely. High Frequency Zone official, thank you for joining us. Healing Hashtag, thank you for joining us. We're just talking about stigmas, that single moms actually go through, and we've had some very powerful share. You can actually watch back the videos, and that's really powerful, Antoinette. Thank you so much because when
Thank you,
someone
Coach.
understands that you are, the captain of your fate, you really don't give rooms to, opinions of people that don't go with your own self concept or your own self, estimation, which is actually what self esteem is, your estimation of yourself in your own faith. So it's really important that you actually have hold on to the great image of you that you have, no matter what, and always learn to separate you from your circumstances. I always say that you are not the problem. Deal with the
Yeah,
problem. Love you.
yeah.
Yeah, because that situation is not going to be the last. So many are going to come, and you're going to need you to go through all of them.
Oh,
So better you stay fresh and stay great in shape to win
yeah,
always.
that's right.
All
Yeah.
right, everyone, thank thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna do this some other time. And Antoinette, thank you so much for the lovely
Thank you,
share.
Coach. Thank you
Have a
so
lovely
much.
day, and thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.